Microphone? Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's video. And today we are going to be exploring the timeline. The Five Night Fredbear timeline. I went the wrong way. Technically, I'll be honest. This isn't exactly like my... Oh wait, I was gonna try something. Because it was, I think it was... Where is it? Okay, yeah. Anyway, I decided I wanted to stream these. Hello, Nana! Welcome to the stream. You're gonna see a lot of missions that you've never done before, including but not limited to Elite Temporal Archimedia, Elite Deep Archimedia, Netracells, and an Archon hunt. The one I'm about to do is gonna be the hardest of the four, which starts at enemies with level 500 with these various modifiers. I'm not going to list all of them because it's a lot. So if you care enough to understand what each of these modifiers is, I trust you'll just open up your phone and pause the video to watch them. Otherwise, it's a very difficult mission. We're going to do it, and we're going to do it because it's a light work. Light work, no reaction. So at level 500, light work, no reaction. I could do this in my sleep. Spoilers ahead, by the way. If you haven't completed the Hex quest, you probably have no idea what's about to happen on screen, so don't bother asking me because I'm not going to explain the lore. Hello, Bryce. Today I'm going to be doing my weekly missions. There's a real chance I'll have to end the stream in like an hour or two because one of my friends just bought their first apartment and I'm going to visit them, both to be a friendly face and to help them, you know, get ready. It is Jason, but don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone it's Jason. He's very nervous and anxious. It's his first move because his parents are basically kicking him out. I'm kind of happy he's doing it because he doesn't have a whole lot of money. So I'm quite proud of him. Hello, Father. Don't tell Zenimax, but Dad's on the clock right now. Oh, and as always, let me know if there's any horrible frame drops or if the visual quality of my stream is not up to par. I take very, very good, Is that Mom? No. Farendil. Holy shit. I thought it was Fairy Lynn. That's my mom. I thought my mom was doing Elite Temporal Archimedia. I was like, there's no way. Holy shit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, don't tell anyone, but my dad's on the clock right now. Father, look, I'm using your two favorite things, Nezra Prime and the Cyber. Fuck, the Cyber is so buns. Okay, it's not buns, it just did 4 million damage. But, you know, it could be better. It only did 4 million damage. It could be better. I missed one. There you are. Brother from another mother? That's kind of fucked up. What? The Legosite froze me? If you haven't tried the if you haven't tried the Cyber, you really should. It really is, honestly, quite an amazing weapon. Since this game is a futuristic spaceship, I give the stream a like. Thank you, Bryce. However, I will have to break your facade, as the current tilescape I'm in is the infected version of 1999, like New York, with a temporal disease known as the technocide virus. So nothing about this is about space anymore. We lost the plot. There's no space.
We're basically devouring the Techbot's young here. Can you blame it for wanting to change history?
Your grandmother is my mother, but your father is my brother in multiple ways. You know, it's kind of true when you think about the support my father has given your side of the family. Realistically, he's doing too much. Like, let's be for real. But that's why we love him for it. Yeah, actually, cybervirus is exactly what it is. I mean, look at the enemies. They're literally old 1999 CRTs making fucking broken computer sound effects. Do I not have Tennokai on? I don't have Tennokai on this weapon. I am an idiot. I don't have Tennokai on here. What am I doing? There were no flat screens in the 90s. DE retconned them out of existence. As you can see, they're nothing but CRTs, wires, and CDs with mostly floppy disks. So I'm sorry, but no, Canada knows more about history than you do, pal. Because they invented it. You were born in the Stone Age. You were there when they said, what if we could make silicon rocks talk? Holy shit. I want you to know there's a guy on my team named iRushProd. If you don't know who that is, there's a legend inside of the Warframe community for a guy named John Prodman. He's a basic Corpus unit, but he is Employee of the Year and Employee of the Month and the Week. Every day, week, month, and year. You can fight him as like a mini boss in what's it called? What's it fucking called? I forgot the name. The Index. That's what it was. Oh, hold on. You guys deserve to see my face. Hello, it's me, my face. I'm a little... Why am I cropped at the top a little? Hold on. Yeah, that's good. Hello, it's me. I'm the guy. I'm the Mr. Streamer Man. Side note, can we talk about how funny it is that two relics are arguing over how old the other one is? Like, it's like two ancient Chinese kung fu masters, like, spitting dust at each other, and I think that's really funny. I think that's really, really funny. Just want to say that. You know what I kind of want to set up? I want to set up stream alerts. Not like donations, like alerts. Cause like I was watching Xenophire's stream, which by the way, amazing content creator. I wish he, could check out my stream. That'd be cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because I was watching his stream and I was like, wait, his alerts are kind of good. Yeah, I don't think you can trigger it through YouTube, and I'm not streaming on Twitch. I fucking hate Twitch with a passion. I will never, ever, never catch me streaming to Twitch. That platform sucks balls. Like, there's so much wrong with it, just the platform itself. Not even with the policies, or the administration, or how anyone handles safety. Fucking Twitch, the platform, the hardware, and the cloud service sucks. You're not ready for me to tell you why. You're not ready. So I'm not going to go there unless somebody asks, because I don't feel like talking about it passively. I don't know how to do it, how to do like those alerts through YouTube. I'm not sure there is a way, which is fine. If there isn't, then so be it. Fuck. I'm very happy to stream to YouTube though. I'm very, very happy to stream to YouTube. It kind of sucks though, because streaming on YouTube means I don't have all the benefits that like Twitch does. Twitch, the benefits of like that Twitch has mainly surrounds its popularity. Because let's be honest, when I say streaming platform, you think of Twitch, or when I say podcast, you think of Spotify. You don't think of YouTube. YouTube can do both of those things, and in my opinion, better than both. But nobody really cares. You think of Kick, you must think of Live Leak when I say stream. Or you think of fuck, I don't even know. Like those websites that people use to stream like pretty much gore, that's what you think of. Holy shit. But if you actually want to hear my thoughts on why I hate Twitch and love YouTube, just let me know. I don't think you want to hear about it though. What I will tell you about is how bullshit it is that I am hitting a guy for 300,000 damage every that was a 1,000,000 damage swing, and he doesn't feel it. It's kind of crazy. Or if you guys are keeping up with the loop in Warframe, who's excited for the Oberon rework? I am. I want an Oberon rework. Oberon sucks. He really sucks. He is the new worst Warframe in the game. And I think it would be really awesome if he wasn't. I'd be really happy. So I don't know what they're going to do with him, really. Because the problem with Oberon before the rework is he doesn't really fucking do anything, right? His abilities pretty much boil down to like a radiation damage ability, crowd control plus status immunity, but like in a fixed area on the ground with a duration, healing over time, and his fourth ability doesn't really do anything except it strips armor. It does strip armor. So at about 200% strength, it can completely strip armor. That's cool. And that's it. That's all he does. His passive does fuck all. It's like your companion is like tougher, but only by like a little bit. So like it doesn't really matter. Like it's one of those old school passives that doesn't mean anything. So who cares, right? So hopefully what they do is they make his third ability not drain as much as it does. Part of what made his third ability renewal suck was it would drain on a per like unit basis. And that really stung, because if you played Necros, or God forbid somebody actually needs to be healed, your energy economy would take a fat shit. It would vanish. So you'd waste a lot of precious mod slots on that. So hopefully they change that, so you know people can play Necros and Oberon in the same lobby. His first ability honestly just needs to change. It's like a weak radiation application plus like a small amount of damage, which most companions can do. His first ability is replaceable by a companion. And the only way that it isn't is because technically his first ability can apply a radiation buff. There it is. So like it used to be you would use Oberon's first ability as a damage buffer while fighting Eidolons, but since they kind of changed I think they changed the Eidolon resistances a little more. It's just like it's not useful. His grass is pretty much pointless now, thanks to secondary what is it called? It's a secondary arcane that turns enemy Overguard into your own. Thanks to the existence of that, there is really no point to have status immunity as an ability, really. Because you can shoot, like, the Epitaph into a crowd and get fucking 15,000 Overguard instantly. His fourth ability is honestly kind of fine, though. There's no real... I mean, it could be cheaper. For 100 energy, you get a AoE armor strip. It should do more or cost less. Or maybe give him some way to make it like an efficient cast. Also, there's no synergies in his kit. There's exactly one synergy in Oberon's kit. It's his second and third ability. Hallowed Ground and Renewal. Why am I so fucking bloomed out? Sorry, the camera sucks. Ignore that, guys. I'll get a better camera when I have 150 to spend on a camera. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, his only synergy is, between his second and third, where if he has, if you're under the effect of his 3 and you walk onto his second ability, then you get, like, a medial armor buff. And that's really it. So he really needs to go, like, there's some heavy changes. And when he comes back, hopefully it'll be amazing. And I'll be like, guys, you have to get Oberon. You need to play Oberon, guys. And I will. I'll do it. Also, has anyone noticed how poorly the 1999 maps perform? I just want to put that out there. I feel like maybe I'm just the only one because I'm the only one who's like really sensitive to performance. But my frame rate would be like in the 180s playing on a regular standard map. But when I'm here in 1999, my frame rate is dipping into the 50s. Like, you guys see that, right? I know you feel it. Like, when I look over here, like, my frame rate is at 55. I look at this corner, 180. 55, 180. What the fuck? I feel like it doesn't have to perform so poorly. Or at least perform so inconsistently. If you're gonna be at 55 FPS, at least do it a lot. But that's probably just, that's a hot take. God, I love the Soma Prime. I'd love it more if there was a Bane mod for these new factions. I'm one of those people who uses Bane mods, and like I'm allowed to. It's my preference. And I don't appreciate how the newer, harder factions, I don't have a very powerful damage bonus against them. Like a damage bonus that I build around pretty consistently, I'm not allowed to do because it's just not there. I don't like that. I think that's why they added the Elementalist mods, so I can do bleed builds or dot builds like this without having to use a Bane mod. Though I'm not so sure if that's true, so don't quote me on that. Oh shit. The fart balloon spawned on me. It's kind of awkward. Oh, hold on. Chat. Jason has an apartment. I told him I'm gonna finish the weeklies. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the Temporal Archimedia, the Deep Archimedia, and the Archon hunt, and then I'm gonna head over to his house. So I don't know. I guess I'm sorry if you wanted to see the Netracell. I don't think you did though. This is bullshit, DE. What are we doing? You made an enemy that I cannot kill. Holy shit. Let's go. An Omniforma, dude, let's go. I love well, I died. I don't know how I died. I died though. Hopefully that doesn't affect my next mission.
The bigger the target, the wilder my chronometer goes. We need to find the biggest target in town. A Skuldra of Fervante.
You want us to take out one of Vogenoid's fancy new tanks? Yeah, I think we can oblige.
Please? Thank you. Please. Okay. It'd be really upsetting if I left the mission and found out that like it wasn't even an elite Archimedia, just a regular one. Did I instantly lose all of my fucking safeguard? Shut up, Alloy. Why aren't they taking any damage? Is it an Archon thing? It is an Archon thing, I think. Gross. But what can you do, huh? There's this mission modifier that forces me to use only my Archon. It's the one that I hate the most. Because Archons really are not that powerful. They're weak as shit. Especially compared to the smaller weaponry that I have access to. This is gonna take forever. All because I have to use my goddamn Grappler, huh? Honestly, they need to buff Archons. They're really hard to make useful in regular play like this. And then you make them a requirement, and they're not even like that good in regular play like this. So you just... The modifier should pretty much just say you have to use the worst weapon in your arsenal. The only weapon worse than this is honestly the operator's weapon. And even then, at least that scales with enemy level. This doesn't. This is a moddable weapon that you just have to live with. Like it just kind of bothers me that I have to use this thing. Oh, that was pretty crazy damage. You know what? Arc guns may not be as poopy caca as I say, but they are still bad. I would still never recommend actually using one. The only reason I am is because of a stupid modifier. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, it does depend on the arc weapon. Because like I'm using the Kuva Grappler, which happens to be one of the better ones in the game, because it does blast damage and it's an AoE with relatively good stats. So I can like shoot it into this crowd. Oh, and it has punch through, so I shoot it into this crowd and they all start exploding. So that's pretty good. Like then there's ones that just suck really bad balls, like the Veloctus. At least I think that one sucks. I've never heard anyone say anything good about it. Thank you, Bryce. I promise right now we are in a world of spoilers. Wholeheartedly, this is a level of content that is so far down the line, I can't even bother to explain it to you. Not the gameplay, though. The gameplay is pretty standard. This boss right here, this tank, has weak points that we have to shoot in order to kill it. Once we get the weak points, I'm pretty sure it spawns these guys. They have rocket launchers that we use to kill the thing. Not gonna use them though. Who do you think I am? I don't use the tools given to me. This boss is actually kind of good. It uses invincibility in a very satisfying way and rewards me well for actually doing the boss fight normally. Well, the stream's not stuttering for you guys, is it? It isn't. It kind of looks like it on my end, but I think that's just a preview. Go crazy, Alloy from Warframe 1999. Oh shit, there's a phase 2.
Turns out that tank was a real can of worms.
Trying to help keep my team alive. Holy shit, he has 116,000 safeguard. Technically I do have a little more, but like damn, bro. What hit you? I'm out of ammo. I'm running out of ammo. I mean, yeah, I'm fighting enemies that have to take millions of damage in order to die, and I'm hitting this guy for like 30,000 corrosive. Like, are we so serious right now? And if I don't use this weapon, then I'm cooked. No, I rush prod. I should keep him alive. Jesus. Please die. They're not going to. Come on, come on. I love holding the left click button. Oh, please don't shoot me. I don't deserve that. Let's go. Hello? There you go.
Needle on the chronometer just went flat. Whatever you did, it settled the timeline right down. But why?
No idea. Don't worry about it, Nana. You don't have to be completely present in the stream. After all, we just did the last mission of the temporal Archimedia. So the next one is the deep Archimedia. And then I might just cut it there and head over to Jason's. Alright, let's see what our rewards are. Holy shit. Pretty good. we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arcanes, an Omniforma, a Pelepack, a Pix chip, and 2 Archon shards, one of which is Tau Forged. Both of them are combinations. Holy shit.
What's up, Drifter?
Let's open up this Pelepack. Come on, gold, 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 gold! I'm just kidding, there's no gold. I lied. I love you too, Nana. I know you would just love to talk to me all day.
Cute things with ominous implications. Relatable.
Oh. I will worry about those later.
Then, just by existing, you prove there's a way out of
Shut up. Kaya's 16, by the way. She's 16. I'm just saying. I thought we stopped adding underage characters to video games a long time ago. But it turns out that it's okay because we retconned it into Warframe. Okay, let's see. What weapons do I... Okay, first. Activating an ability hurts me. Melee combo chance. Gear can't be used. Ability duration reduced. So I need to heal. Dude, shut the fuck up. Dude, he never stops talking. He genuinely never stops talking. Shut up. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna click off. I'm clicking off of the game so nobody has to hear him fucking talk forever. Genuinely. Okay. I'm probably gonna pick the Baza. I think the play here is to use Octavia. No. Fuck. I think I have to play Hildren. Because that negative duration right here. I mean, that makes Caliban and Octavia really bad to use. Because I'd be using their abilities twice as much, which would kill me twice as fast with this modifier. So I would use, I guess I can use Hildren, because her abilities don't really have a duration. And, oh, hold on. Put that back. Baza Prime. That works? Alright, what's our modding? Fuck. That's right. This isn't even a complete build. Wow. The Jack Kussar's good, though. Alright, I mean, I guess this is as ready as I get. Yeah. Let's go. I ain't scared. Thank you. Let's do this. I'm not scared. Well, you'd know what was happening on screen if you played the game. But you don't. Because you don't like Warframe. You can't fool me. What companion did I bring? I bought the fucking fart bag. Please tell me there is more than one person on my team. Please. I'm gonna lose my mind if I have to do a level 400 Archimedia with one player. Dude, get the fuck away from me. Look, I love Warframe so much, but how the fuck is it that whenever I'm playing the hardest endgame, most gate-kept missions of all time, I get met with people who forget how the input devices work for their device? Because how is it that oh, my fucking headphones are disconnected. Because how is it that after every single playable quest, after every single mission difficulty, and after doing this specific mission once at max difficulty already, how is it that you still can't seem to figure out how to join the mission? It makes me want to turn off public matchmaking and play solo. Because I would rather just the simplicity of playing by myself sometimes than deal with rolling somebody with 400 ping playing a base Nyx and a Baza. Not the Prime, the base Baza. Like people, I don't know, maybe they get carried so hard by sweats that they're in a level of difficulty playing with mastery rank like 28 people right here. And then they themselves are like only mastery rank 12 or something, because I don't get it. I don't get how the skill gap is so massive. How the content understanding gap is so massive at this part of the game. It's not like we're at base star chart with sweats farming for like Argon crystals and newbies trying to figure out how the inputs work. This is the end. The hardest mission types accessible to man. And I'm playing with people who forget how to mod their Warframes. What the fuck are we doing? It's the same guy. Oh my god. You know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the same profile picture as a different guy. You know what? We're actually gonna win this. We're gonna win this. I'm gonna eat my words. I'm gonna regret I even made fun of anyone. Well, okay, I'm tempted to believe you, Bryce. However, in order to get to where I am right now, you have to play the game for hundreds of hours. And there are certain, like, roadblocks that require levels of skill involving, like, the complex acrobatic system in this game, modding the right damage to do millions of damage, to kill literally anything. Like, it takes a lot of effort and thought over at least a few years to get to this place in the game. Or at least I thought so, because I met with these people. Dude, what build am I using? Hold on, what build am I using? Oh my god, we're so cooked. It's just frustrating sometimes. It's just plain frustrating sometimes. And I just heard Nourish. Okay, so we've already lost the game. I don't have time to crash out about Nourish, but long story short, it fucks with my elemental weighting by adding the worst element type in the game to my build that I already have. Like, I already have Viral on my weapon. Honestly, sometimes I wish I didn't, because, I mean, I have companions and abilities that can do that for me. Mostly companions. So, like, I think it's amazing that people put Nourish on there. No, they have something like slag, actually. They have something like slag. It's viral damage. It's viral damage. Because enemies affected by viral take up to, well, starting at the first stack, they take double damage from all sources. And then they go increasing at a max of 10 stacks up to 375% additional damage. That is not a small amount of damage. And that's just like a bonus that you can just put on anything. There's a few ways to apply this. The most popular way to apply this is not giving a fuck and just modding your weapon to have viral on it. This, by far, is the worst way to apply viral. Oh my god. The reason putting viral on your weapon to apply it is the worst way is because viral as a damage, like as a damage type, sucks. Because it doesn't, only the Archon are weak to viral. And the actual, like, status effect caps out at 10 stacks. You can't get 11. There's no way to increase the damage bonus. So having it do the majority of your damage is genuinely dumb. The reason you see it a lot is because people would rather just have viral on their main damaging weapon and be like, oh, well, my weapon does viral damage, so I don't have to worry about priming enemies because they're primed when I shoot them, which is true. But there's like 16 elemental status effects in the game. And like 6 of them do damage over time. So if you use your brain nugget, and you're thinking to yourself, wait, what if I apply viral with a pet or a secondary and then use my significantly stronger primary to do even more damage? You think people would think that, but they don't. They don't think that. They think I'm going to put viral on my weapon so my weapon primes viral by itself. And they'll say, well, we have nourish on this build to make sure our energy economy works. There is a focus school that will fix all energy economies. There are 3 arcanes I can think of off the top of my head that will increase your energy economy. And equilibrium exists. Archon shards exist. Like, there are ways to solve your energy economy without ruining your damage distribution for no reason. Not to mention, if you're using Nourish, first of all, if you're using Nourish, you probably got it from a YouTuber. Like, I never thought to myself that I wanted Nourish on my build. I looked at a YouTube video that said, hey, put Nourish on your build, and I listened. So if you have Nourish on your build, it's probably not even your idea. And when you're putting Nourish on your build, you have to consider opportunity cost. Because by equipping Nourish onto your Warframe, you don't just ruin your damage. You also take away other options. Options like, I don't know, Roar, the single most powerful damage buff in the game. You would trade that out for putting like an abhorrent amount of viral on your weapon. Or Mirage's Eclipse, which is both a damage bonus and a defense bonus, so it's both. Or, oh shit, I have therapy in 30 minutes. Uh-oh. You think my therapist likes Warframe? Oh, damn it. Where was I? Oh yeah, there are better options. There are better options other than just putting. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my lord. There's so many better options than using Nourish. But everyone uses it because it's, I don't know, better than equipping Equilibrium or better than 2 Archon shards. Which it isn't. because for 2 Archon shards, I have the choice. Like, if I don't put Nourish on my build and I instead put 2 Archon shards, 2 Violet Archon shards, I can afford to run Roar, which will, at a minimum, double my damage output. And then I can get Viral from my pet, which will then quadruple my damage output. Which, I don't know if you know, but 2 times 4 is 8. Which is bigger than just 4. You know what? But here's the honest truth. If you don't take anything else away from this, here's the honest truth. If you're playing the game, you can feel free to put whatever you want on your build. As long as you understand that there are other options, and you understand whether or not yours is the best, worst, or somewhere in between. I feel like people who have Nourish on their builds are either not rich enough to use a better option, like a companion, a secondary, or Archon shards, or just aren't informed enough to know that there are better options. No, I will not. I don't know if you heard me earlier when I said this. I did kind of mumble it. Once I'm done with these missions, I was planning, or once I was done with the 2 Archimedia, I was going to go to Jason's. He just got an apartment today. But that's not going to happen because I have therapy at 4 to 5. So you might not see me for like a while after these missions are done. Plus, you can't just join me on Elite Deep Archimedia. You'll have to hit me up another time. I have to check Jason, by the way. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like people who use Nourish are either underinformed, they just don't know, because they looked at a YouTube video and thought, dude, this guy makes YouTube videos, he knows what he's talking about. Or they were like, I want to use other options, but I can't. Whichever one it is okay. I really highly doubt someone out there is saying that this is my preference. It might be. If putting Nourish is a preference, go crazy. Go bonkers if it's your preference. I don't care anymore. It's just I hate that it's my problem so consistently. I use a lot of weapons that rely on damage over time effects, and I usually supplement this by getting Viral from an outside damage source, because Viral is a stupid damage type when put on the weapon that is also dealing the damage over time, typically. And like, whenever I use weapons that use a certain balance between like corrosive heat and slash to get just the right amount of damage dots per second, and it works great. But then someone with a 400% strength like Excalibur Umbra joins, and then God forbid they use Nourish, suddenly I have a 200% viral elemental increase to my weapon, which just skews all of my damage types away from the actual damaging ones and toward a damage type that I already have a lot of. So like, it hurts my builds. Typically, it hurts my builds. Holy shit. And apparently my team has, none of them know how to play the game. Well, maybe they rolled bad. Let's see. No, they don't know how to play the game. That's kind of crazy. I hope you know I don't complain about people, like, in a casual sense. Like, I'm not playing, like, a relic mission and I'm complaining about how people suck at the game. I'm complaining right now because this is a 3-mission, level 400, like, stuck loadout commitment that you have to make for, like, an hour. Or, like, at least the 30 minutes it takes to complete the mission. And then someone signs up for that and is unaware of exactly how awful their build is. Or maybe they are aware and they just choose bad, just make bad choices. There's not much for you up here in Steel Path and high-level missions. If you want to actually have good builds, you let me know. I have a lot for you, and I can help you make one of your own if, you know, you have something else in mind. But I mean, I promise you can do it. You're gonna have to put more time into making your mods stronger and putting a forma into your stuff so you can oh, there I go. And putting forma in your stuff so you can put these bigger, stronger mods on. Why can't I use... Hello? Okay, that was strange. You just have to put, like, more resources into your stuff. Like, honestly, most things in Warframe can kill a level 100 Steel Path enemy. Even the Stug. Oh, you want to spend your Forma? You know, Fallen sent me... Oh, we're gonna lose. We're gonna fucking lose. GG's. 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 I know at least the Ember is throwing. And the reason I know the Ember is throwing is because they're using a build that uses their 4th ability. You know, the giant meteor? That's how I know they're throwing the game. You might be wondering, Mr. Streamer Man, how do you know the Ember is throwing the game? Because the World on Fire build that she's using is bad. It's not a good build. It has a hard cap of like level 600 where it's useless, and we're already most of the way there. Unless they're doing all the damage. Ember Prime. Nope, I am managing to out DPS them and out kill them with my primary weapon. And this is because her 4th ability doesn't really do all that much damage. But, you know, they had to make that choice because they chose that build. There are other options with Ember that are better than that. But no, they chose that. Prestige rank 1, by the way. Prestige rank 1 player in my lobby right now using the worst Ember build in the highest level mission. And because I can't like filter out my my teammates, I just have to play with this. Like, well, you know what? I guess and there I go again. I guess if I wanted to, I could, like, I don't even know. I would have to go to the Warframe Discord and go find a group. I don't know. I think that's a poor set of options. You either lose the game or you LFG, like it's Destiny 2. I don't know. It's really difficult to get a good team, apparently, in the high level missions that require a team to succeed. Maybe these missions are just cursed. Anyway, back to what I went on an angry rant. You want to spend Forma fast? It's easy. You find a loadout that you want, like for instance, a Warframe and a primary, secondary, and melee. And you build these 4 things to work together perfectly, like with my Ash build that I stole from Relentless Zen. And you get a build together, you plan out this build, and then as you're building it, you forma all 4 things at once. And assuming each will need at least 2 to 4 forma, that's an easy, what? Let's say 4. That's at least 16 forma you're throwing into that one loadout. And I know you have more than 4 items in your inventory. It's pretty easy to spend forma when you actually try to spend forma. It's kind of annoying though, because getting, like, farming affinity is both really easy and really hard. One of the ways you could do it is doing what I do, which I go to Hydron or Helene, and I go and actually use the build in like the base star chart, and I just play with a team until it's max level. Like, I do that. Or there's other options, like if you can do stealth kills for an entire mission on Sedna, you can pretty easily max level anything, including your Warframes. And there's a secret, like, 3rd one that you can do on the Plains of Eidolon that I don't feel like practicing. I saw that earlier. What do you mean you don't know what you want to do? I think you do. When I watch you play Warframe, you have a lot of fun doing big burst damage numbers using ridiculous methods like Atlas's Punch or Valvan's Orbital Strike. So it's pretty simple. You get a Warframe with abilities you like, or a playstyle you like, and you try to make it fit what you want it to do. And typically, with minimal effort, you can get it to happen. I say minimal effort. We're talking about like 16 forma here. Not to mention all the max rank primed mods you'll use. Not using primed mods is kind of cringe, unless you like don't have them. Even then, you don't really need primed mods. The base variants typically do well enough that the build will function, unless we're talking about thresholds here. Oh fuck, we're doing a disruption. We're getting rich off of these, I'll be honest. I'm gonna open up Sondermind. I'm just gonna open the therapy now. So that way when it comes time to join, I can just end the stream and get right into it. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, the best part about Warframe is there isn't any one thing you have to do. When I first started doing heavy build crafting in the game is when I found that Relentless Zen video. I said Ash is one of my favorite Warframes in the game, and then Relentless Zen has a video where he makes it into an absolute powerhouse. And I was like, I want to do that. And then I did. And then from there, I used that for like a month. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I want stronger guns. Like, I have a really good melee weapon here, but what if I want, like, stronger guns? And so I built Chroma. And I was like, is this the method that I want to get stronger guns? I don't know. Let's play Mesa. Fuck it, dude. Let's go back to melee. So I built Calervo. You bounce back and forth between these things. Before you know it, you have an arsenal of completely unstoppable loadouts that you've been making over the years of your indecisiveness. That's how I came to power. Shit, I have a Rhino build with Nourish and Roar. Because if you build your weapon right, you can actually take advantage of the viral. And if you... anyway, I have a Rhino build that I rarely use because I don't like playing Rhino all that much. That can just go to level cap whenever it wants. And that's kind of crazy to me. It really is that easy. You don't need subsumes. Don't worry about subsumes. Don't even worry about it. Every Warframe in the game is complete with their set of 4 abilities. Every one of them. The only reason you ever need subsumes is to either enhance a playstyle or unlock a new one, a new like sub playstyle within it. Like for me, the reason why I was wanting Hildren so much wasn't because I actually needed like, well, it was because I needed it to unlock a new fun playstyle with Chroma. But like I never needed Pillage to play Chroma with the playstyle I wanted. And there's no drop. Okay. Gauss is really good. Gauss is really fun. He's really good. And the playstyles he has within himself are all very nice. Most people would consider him a gun platform. Because he is damn near invincible. He buffs his weapons a lot. And, well, that's really it. He can give his weapons a damage buff with an augment. He has fire rate, attack speed, and movement speed buffs. And he is also invincible to all physical damage types. Oh, Grendel is loads of fun. He is the only one I'm okay with having Nourish on, I'll be honest. Oh, it's 350. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Alexa, set a reminder for 3:55 to get on therapy.
I'll create a reminder at 3:55 p.m. If you like, I can tell you the time and reminders for the day when you dismiss your morning alarm. Would you like to enable this routine?
No thank you. Gotta love these things. Grendel, I would also say, is a gun platform. Typically, he buffs his weapons and is really tough. But with that being said, he does have the ability to make very interesting gas nukes. And see, that's interesting. But really, don't worry about subsumes. Don't even worry about Archon shards, if you don't have to. Those are just tools to kind of like... Those are tools to just supplement or enhance, like, playstyles. They rarely create new ones. Or maybe they always create new ones and I'm just tripping. I won't tell. Just know they're not that important until, like, way late game. Like, no one really cares what subsim you're using at level 100. They only start caring whenever we're in endurance. I mean, I always care because I hate Nourish. Oh, I ran past him. I kind of wish the Baza was better. I fell in love with the Baza because it was one of those weapons that has like a unique thing about it. The Baza's thing is it's silence. It is one of the only weapons in the game, like one of the only firearms in the game that has no sound or no enemy alerting sound. And this means that it's one of the few firing weapons in the game that can take advantage of stealth damage. Which sounds really good until you realize that, you know, it's an SMG. Stealth damage multipliers only matter on, like, one hit. So, and I thought it was, like, really cool because, like, certain Warframes, like Avara, can really take advantage of that silence nature. But, like, it doesn't really fit her kit, and it's just kind of, like, haphazard to use. I wish it was better. Because I really like the weapon, and I wish I could use it more. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of melee builds kind of went bland, really. And you may not know what I'm talking about when I say that, but with the introduction of melee influence, a lot of melee weapons... Oh, fuck.
This is a reminder. You want therapy.
Oh, come on, come on. Come on.
This is a reminder. You want therapy.
One more. One more. One more. We're right there. I can taste it. Gonna clock out. I'm right there. Come on. Team, where's that docket? Come on, come on, come on. Shit. I'm really hungry. Come on. I want that docket. I can make it. This is what I need therapy for. Where is it? Come Come on, come on. Do it. I did. I said I would like a bologna sandwich. I would love a bologna sandwich. And that's game. Come on. Let me out. Freedom. Okay, I don't think you guys care for the rewards screen, so we're just gonna skip straight to the outro while I do this. Hi guys. Thanks for tuning in to the first stream of the week where we do weeklies. There are at least 2 other weekly missions that I haven't done yet. The Archon hunt and the Netracells. So we will be streaming those again, maybe. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I'm sorry I have to go to the therapy and supporting my friends. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.